Hey everybody, my name is Rachel Vogus. My daughter attended our neighborhood from June 2018 until this year in March 2020. I am currently a student at Rutgers University getting my Master of Information degree. I hope to work as a librarian in the future. In the spring of 2020, with the help of Jen, the teachers, and the parents at ONCDC, I began to study ONCDC's collection of children's books for my class, Collection Development and Management. This presentation is the summary of my recommendations for the future of the ONCDC collection. It reflects my analysis of the school during the spring of 2020, prior to the move to the new location. You will hear me refer to the ONCDC library. This refers to the children's books owned by the school and kept both in the classroom and the teacher's office at the old location. And probably at the new location, though I have not had the pleasure of seeing that yet. So now, on to my summary. I have 4 main proposals for the ONCDC library. Number 1, manage the budget through allocating by audience and format. 2, institute cataloging and a circulation system. Number 3, complete collection evaluation. Number 4, develop a formal collection policy. In general, all 4 of these recommendations is a shift from ad hoc, decentralized collection development and management to a more centralized and planned collection development and management strategy. I believe that this shift will ensure that the ONCDC library develops a collection that is balanced, meets the needs of both its users and the curriculum, and reflects the diversity of the world around us. I propose that in the future, the collection budget should be allocated by audience, adult and student, and then within the student's budget, allocated by classroom. Historical spend and current average cost of materials should be used to calculate the percentage allocated to each category. Today, books are purchased out of a single school-wide materials budget, and purchases are initiated through individual teacher requests. My process will address 2 challenges created by this current system. The current process may result in an imbalanced collection if one or a few teachers are very active with their purchase requests and others are not. Secondly, it does not account for price differences between audience and book format. For example, adult books are much more expensive than children's board books. My second recommendation, instituting a cataloging and circulation system, may be thought of as a precursor to completing collection evaluation. Cataloging books, which includes, among other things, describing the book's publication date, its language, subject coverage, and often a brief synopsis, will help future teachers or librarians better understand what is included in the collection. It will also help students, teachers, and parents find books that meet their needs, as they will be able to look at more descriptive information than just the title and cover. Monitoring the circulation of books, which classrooms they're in, how long they are in use within those classrooms, and, if applicable in the future, how often they are checked out by a student, will give future teachers and librarians data about which books are popular selections for which groups of students. With regard to my third recommendation, completing collection evaluation through conducting collection mapping will evaluate the collection's fit to the school's curriculum. While traditional curriculum mapping includes collaborating with teachers to identify learning outcomes by subject area, such as knowledge of the culinary arts in a world geography class, it would still benefit our school's collection to be evaluated against ONCDC's 3 curriculum goals. Those 3 goals are: support young children to build essential life skills from Ellen Galinsky's Mind in the Making. Secondly, help children develop their knowledge across content areas through their natural curiosity and desire to learn. And third, foster relationships between children, teachers, and families. A discussion of books fit to curriculum might also include the following questions. Does this material invite deeper exploration of learners' interests? Does it support or enhance existing project work? Does this material relate to the plan, play, reflect cycle ongoing in each classroom and at home? ONCDC is about to move to a new space and expand the age range that it serves. A collection evaluation will help the school determine if there are books that they can leave behind and set goals to expand the collection to fill gaps in its match to curriculum as well as audience level. Johnson, 2018, argued a thorough evaluation can be the basis for developing a collection policy. I believe that knowing where we are is key to understanding where we want to go. Aside from reevaluating the materials within the collection evaluation might lead to ONCDC revisiting its classification system. The ONCDC library has developed its own classification system by creating the following categories. 1, feeling and emotions. 2, rhyming and wordplay. 3, animals. 4, nature. 5, transportation and physics. 6, culture or arts. Understanding more about how the community uses the collection and how the collection fits the curriculum and student needs might lead to new categories or subdividing existing categories. For example, feelings and emotions might be broken down into anger, worry, sadness, joy. A formal collection policy would tell the whole community why some materials are included in the collection and why some materials are not. It is a communication tool to foster understanding between everyone about the goals of the collection. An excellent policy is based on community analysis and examination of community needs. It is also based on collection evaluation, an examination of the collection as it currently exists and how it's being used. A policy brings these things together to describe the current situation and lays out a positive vision for what ONCDC wants its library to look like in the future. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this summary of my semester's work. I have several more papers you could read if you're interested in a much longer presentation. So if you're interested in either of those things or seeing the example policy that I wrote up for ONCDC, you can reach out to me via Slack, or you can reach me at the email provided here on the screen, rvogus@gmail.com. Thank you very much.